Hopefully I'll find a way of doing it, but I just did a really big one. I thought, you know, do a Sunday special, 5.5 hours long. Went to upload it on YouTube and it's like, error. The maximum file size for a video is 128 gigabytes. And it was 141 gigabytes. I was actually looking forward to uploading it and just seeing how quickly it could do it. Why is this so slow? What's the delay? Why is it not? Annoying. Alright. So let's try and go through what we've done. We've had new sights fitted. So we've got the purple and the yellow. I said a bunch of words in Esperanto, but I wasn't really trying. I've deconstructed the hub, which was here, and I've reconstructed it. So now we have a hub here making belts. We have a hub here making those bits. We now have the complete logistic network, so we have all the colours for that. And we have this hub here for the nuclear parts as well as Bitono. And I even had a factory attached to this making, well, if I go to one of the bits and show you. So that is a different type, that's a different type. So I had it making those parts. In addition, if I go here to, this is where we crash landed, this is where we had our coal power station. It is now gone. The petrol power station's still there and it's at full production because of this. Which still isn't producing enough for my liking. As you can see, the modules, they are coming, but they're coming slowly. So I have made an off-site here, which is now fully loaded. So that's just producing a bit extra. As well, coal power production's been offloaded to here. We've got 5 belts, so I said you may offload 5 belts, and that seems to be working rather well here. So they're all taking water from this large lake, and it's polluted right up to there. I think when we started off, the robots were just making this bit, and it was taking them a while to do that. I have built another Ferrica mining patch here, which in turn will go to this electronic smelters electroforno, which will take a hideous amount of power, and we are doing that because we can. No, I don't think we can. I'm not sure if we can. Don't quote me on that. But I identified that in our bus, Stala plateau production just wasn't sufficient. So I said, right, I'm going to have an off-site, and off the main base site to produce Stal. So I'll do that. We'll have that offloading into there, and we'll do an 8x4. What else did I do? I'm really quite happy with the main bus, moving it. This is going to be a lot easier in the future. All I do is just deconstruct where those lamps are, so there's a lot less of a headache. I attacked some of these biters. They are significantly tougher than before, but now I have a small factory producing cluster grenades. That's good. And this smaller factory is also making explosives, which I'll use in later production. All of the bus has been upgraded with red belts now, and as you can see, I'm just not providing enough, so I might do an upgrade later. Although that said, not producing enough cupra, so we'll do another offsite. So if I have a look at power production, we can see that, well, it's doing that. It's all right. It's not good. It's not bad. But let's try and hook this up. And this won't be at full production yet because it's just not got the modules in. But we did manage to find the royal we, that is, did manage to find this this thing here, which I had to fix by hand, as it was missing power poles and it was missing various other things, which I just thought, well, that's very silly. Yeah. We've got ourselves a rudimentary blue producer. It doesn't make very much, but it makes some. As you can see there, again, it's limited because of red production is just quite slow. So I got annoyed with this side and I deconstructed it. Let's reconstruct it. Oh God. And I muted the microphone numerous times when the pain was just too much and I needed to hiss and sigh and grunt. Oh yeah, and I talked a bit about how the pain is annoying, but it's manageable, and I'd rather endure the pain, as annoying as it is. No. No, that was right. I just looked, I saw the blue assemblers. We've now got to red assemblers. So that was here. Okay, so just put that there. And because they got a local stock in there, that should make all of this fairly rapid. And there they go, placing in the bits that they've got. And we're immediately going to do the... No, we're not immediately going to do that. We're going to see how it copes with blue, because I think you can see here that that's fully compressing those belts. I can't fit any more into them. If I was to upgrade them to blue belts, I might be able to put more into them. So we don't need to upgrade them to assembler type phrase. As we can see now, the entities, the different messages for entities that are missing things, we've put in our beacons, we've researched beacons, now they just need modules to go in beacons. So here come the robots, flying a bit faster than before, so I've done some of the research into it. But whilst they're doing that, so yeah, the video I got is 5.5 hours long, and it is 141 megabytes, which is just too hot for YouTube. YouTube's like, we know we're a free video service, but don't take the piss. So I will have to time myself, as I've tried to use Sony Vegas, but Sony Vegas looks at the file and just laughs. It's like, no, mate, I'm not dealing with that. You need more than me to do with this. I'm thinking to myself, well, how do people deal with large video files? Because I'm pretty sure people in the movies are dealing with files bigger than 141 gigabytes. So, you know, what's going on there, guys? Well, why can't I have the big files too? And we are using blue belts. Just going to do shift click, and shift click is do it like so. copy all of that. Now let's copy that bit as well. Except no matter what way you do it, it's gonna be wrong. When I say wrong, it's gonna get in the way of some things. So I'll just do that. Q to duplicate. I've decided that's what the Q is for. And now until somebody else can tell me better what Q means, I think it stands for duplicate. Do that there. Do that there. Do that there, like so. Right, now it's just a case of wait for the robots to fly all the way up there, and which they will do eventually. What else did I do? Did I do anything else? I did talk about making a concrete or betono factory because we've got all the materials we need here. We just need Akvo and the other one. But as it is, these are a bit slow. Well, we can increase that hydro mining speed. Increases their walking speed and the cargo bonus and their productivity. So we'll research that. So you can see we got a long line of science packs going in there, and we the royal we noticed the bottleneck was this: it just wasn't producing as fast as the others, or rather its buffer was running out before. So they have been upgraded to the Type 3s. Yeah. And our laboratory's been upgraded as well. Eventually we'll have productivity modules inside the laboratories, as science is each of these science packs is a high value commodity. So if we put productivity modules in, it makes them slower, but seeing how limited science is, that's not a bad thing. So we go over here, we can see that. There's not much can be done about that, except I could say to each of these, that's how the output priority goes to electronic circuits. Now as we come along, we should start seeing that, yes, the production on these parts is being activated. So yeah, it was annoying because you don't get to see the 5 hours. I'm sure somebody will watch it. I mean, I had fun playing it. And until I can find a way of editing the video file and splitting it or rendering it down so it fits into that, then it'll be the missing episode. Let's increase the mining speed a bit more and the productivity a bit more. Worker batteries, yeah. Recordillo control lunar. Yes, if we start doing this, This is the final part, the end game with rocket controls and rocket fuel, which we already have. We'll have the 3 components needed to build a rocket. Then you put a satellite in it and you can launch the satellite. But in the meantime, that's working nicely. That's feeding into there, which in turn comes down to here, and they feed into this 4x4 belt balancer. Very good. Oh, and I noticed I was saying very good a lot in these videos, which is very good. Yeah, we absolutely want you to be top priority for iron, because otherwise you can't produce all the things we need. So now we can see, even with these red belts, the throughput is just still not enough. Well, what can we do about that? We could upgrade them to the next level. I think we should do that. We'll upgrade them right to about what, there? Yeah, to about there. There we go, that's all upgraded. Now, some of those. So let's request them in my requesting inventory. Request. So to make those ones, yeah, so we have some of those. Now if we go back up here, nothing's happening because these bits still haven't been filled in, although it has filled in the rest of that, which is good. Here they come. So I should see a spike in energy consumption soon. And now we see the biggest demand in our base is the beacons. Even without modules in, they still draw a lot of power. And here comes some ferrico. Yep. Not quite fully. And there it is. That's the ferrico. All that oil just going in there as quickly as it can. That's good. This design is not quite like the other design I used, and this design is stupid. It has filter inserters. Why does it have filter inserters? Why can't it just be a case of you put the stuff into it, it picks it up? So this is not the blueprint I am looking for. Well, let's cope with it. You may also notice I am running faster than usual, and that's because I have power armor. It has an ectoskeleto, it has portobellos and celos, some personal batterios, and just personal report, sort of some shielding. Not that the shields do much. Main thing is I've got enough energy to run to 97%. And they're all honking away. Good. So let's run all the way there. Yes, I could have got into an auto, and I do have one somewhere around. But I'm so incensed that I must run there right now. In fact, I could have this just go there. I demand an auto. and because I've demanded it, let's find where it is in, there it is. I want you to pick it up. So, I can't tell them to pick it up. Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's request Otoro Ono. Oh, there's some on the way. And request some solida brulaggio. Yeah. So whilst I don't have Lotto, I can request materials needed for one. So let's go here and figure out what's going wrong again. Let's go here and what's this say? What? Why just? I'm sorry. You what? No, this design's stupid. I hate it. So I'm getting rid of all of that. Whoever designed that, I know you're trying to be clever, and for that reason I hate you, and you deserve corporal punishment. There are certain times and places to be clever in Factorio. That's not one of them. So all of that's getting deconstructed, and in fact, conservi, yep, sargi, that one. Now let's have a look. Blueprints. I don't have it. I must have it in another one. Let's try that one then. No, not that one. Try that one then. Yeah, that looks like a nice late game build. Ironic. Is there ever enough Factorio for one day? Let's have a look at my blueprints. Nope, those blueprints. Ha! Why? No. Alright, let's try another one. What about that? 12 hours into it. Seems about right. Yep. Interesting science production. Ah, yes, this one's different because I was using Angel's mods to refine things. But this is the one, yeah, so look, if I just take, for example, that and do that And again, it's one of these people that just seems to think that, oh, I must have that bit in there. It's like, why? Just deselect that bit, and we shall name this Electroforno. Yeah. Now if we go to Blueprint Library, put it in there, and we want this to be also in there as well. So I definitely got it in there. So now, Sargi, version 1 peaceful. And now let's have a look. Well, it hasn't saved the name, but it has saved the blueprint, and that's the bit I want. So now we just wait for this crap, this evil, to be deconstructed. This, oh look how clever I am. You have to know how to do programming so that the filter stack inserters choose the correct ore. Why? How about the ore that's coming into the smelter is the correct ore? How about that? Oh yeah, that's really efficient, because then things just come in and it smelts it. Yeah. Honestly, there's sometimes people are trying to be clever when they're not, and I find that incredibly annoying. Just admit that you're dumb and stupid and you shouldn't be doing things, and the pain will end. Yeah. Everyone likes a Mad Max reference. I can end the pain. Just stop pretending to be smart. See, they got to fly all the way back now, and they're probably going to go all the way back to the manufacturing hub as well to do it, which is quite frustrating. So I have some of those on me, and I want it to have all the bits, so we'll say definitely have some of those. Yeah. What else does this blueprint have? It has those. So yeah, we definitely want those. So we'll say we'll have 100 of them. 150 is fine. 150 of those. What else do we want? We want more beacons. May I have some beacons, please? Beacons are part of logistics. Do I see anything that looks like a beacon? And of course, it's not called that. It's called one. Oh look, I have it in my. Yeah, you want quite a lot of those. Some of those. What else? These. And you want those, which means you will also want the Disilo, but I don't have the Rapidega Disilo. So there. All these things are now being requested. So if I just go like so. I don't know why you're taking them away. You shouldn't be taking them away. But anyway, now that's done, let's wait a while. And I'm going to pause the game so you're not subjected to the waiting. Oh, and I decided also with the hubs, Nels's idea of having a storage chest with filters, whilst it is a good one, I would prefer that to have a buffer chest which requests things in from the network while still providing its contents to the network. So yeah, that's why I have modified this design with buffer chests instead of storage chests. In some parts of it, I mean, we still have storage chests over here. Oh, and the pain is worse now. But I don't want to go to sleep at 5 o'clock again, so I'm going to stay awake. Well, until such point that the pain's intolerable, and then I will go to bed. Yeah. So anyway, we have the requisite materials now. We can build our things. So let's get to it, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. Now I remember with this blueprint, it doesn't quite power the bottom. That bit has to be done manually. So if I come here and just do that. Like so, yeah. And now, can this be output to there? No, those are in the way. You, remove yourself from my presence. Like so. And you, likewise, shall go now. Yes. Now, the power consumption of this, as you can see there, is 186 kilowatts. This is further amplified by these signal stangos or effect transmission beacons. So as we can see here, this is not the most significant demand of energy in the system, but that will increase when it gets built. That's good. The construction robots are picking up from the buffer chest. In addition to these ones which are just flying in from the manufacturing hub. Have a look. We can see that robots are taking most of the energy as they recharge and fly around. Again, it seems to be one of those designs where somebody does this completely unnecessary, and I do need those little bits of blue belt, so I will be having them now. Likewise, I shall go over here, and I'll be doing the same to here. So yeah, this is our incomplete for the moment, but mostly functional steel production facility. You see we've got a train network here, so I might do a branch come up here and have a station. But yeah, this is good. This is doing what we want it to do. And it's not doing it at the best speed, but it will in time. Yeah, I can see why. Oh, okay, I can see why this is necessary. Okay, put it in. Yeah, it seems some sort of quirk in Factorio why it does that. I don't know why. Where it seems to just fill up one side of the line rather than the other. But yeah, that is enough Factorio for one day, so I'm going to conserve you the Ludon. That's about the only Esperanto I'm confused with. And that's it. Thanks for watching this 38-minute recap of a 5.5 hour video.